nice people. Players of 1987 Sun football team. I'd like to thank the coaches and parents for their support during the 1987 season. We would also like to especially thank the parents who woke up every Saturday morning early to help us out with breakfast before the games. It's greatly appreciated. Most of the seniors on this team have been playing together for about 10 years. That's a long time for football. And we'll never be playing again. Yeah, this was our last year. And this was our most memorable season together out of 10 years. And we were happy it was our best. We were 9-0 in the regular season. We believe this success was due to the dedication of our coaches. We think we have one of the best coaching staffs in the state. And I think a lot of guys back that up. Proved this with our 9-0 record, and that proved that every game plan was perfect. We did have one defeat this season, and that was the state playoffs against Bayonne. We lost 12-6. And that surely wasn't because of a lack of coaching. One paper printed an article, and the headline was, "Gutsy Fairlawn just misses." And I quote, "Fairlawn football team walked off the windswept field of Veterans Stadium battered, bruised and cold, with their heads held high. They just lost 12-6 to Bayonne in the North Jersey Section 1 Group 4 state semifinal. But they more than held their own performance that belied their own growth status. On that day," that was the end of the quote. On that day, I think some of the people were here and they went to the game. The wind chill dipped below 0, and we really weren't able to do what we wanted to do. The consensus of the players and I think the coaching staff was that we really were a better team than Bayonne, and they're ranked number 4 in the state. But that just wasn't our day.
Bayonne coaches said the same thing.
Our coaches were so dedicated to our team that 2 of the coaches actually suited up in football gear for 2 of the hardest weeks of practices during our biggest games of the season. And I don't know how many coaches can say they've suited up for their team and put themselves on the line physically, possibly getting hurt and out of work for a team like ours. We're crazy in practice, so. Those 2 coaches, Mr. Mike Albert and Mr. Derek Bassler. This wasn't the only thing that coaches did for us. I remember, I think it was before the Bayonne game on Monday, we go over what we're going to do in the game, and I remember one of the coaches saying, how tired they were and they wish they could get home and get to sleep. Because the night before they hadn't got home until something like 2:30 in the morning. They were getting ready for the game. So that shows how much they really care about us. We'd like to thank the coaches for their time and dedication to us. And we thank them for teaching us on the field, but also off the field to be men. We'd like to present each coach with a framed team picture to make the 1987 season one of the best in Fairlawn High School history. This is what they look like, and we hope every coach. We have one for every coach, and we have one more thing. We're going to give this to one of the biggest fans Fairlawn High School football has ever seen. Most of you probably don't know his name, but he's on the sideline every game, screaming crazy, and he's screaming crazy every day too. His name is Luke Ambrossi, and we signed his ball, and it says, to the fan. We call him the fan. And it says, thanks. 1987 Cutters, and all the seniors signed it.
Like to say something to his parents.
My mother and father for everything they've done for me, and I must say I've been really here to support this football team.
Football team and all the coaches, I'd like to say to Mark and his parents, it's been a great pleasure having Mark with us throughout this entire season. One gentleman who I forgot to mention before when I was just introducing all the seniors, another gentleman who was selected first team All-League defensive back and first team All-County defensive back, Christian Tyrone, who's a junior. All right, we'd like to change the pace here a little bit right now. And we'd like to bring up some of the ladies in our athletic program. I'd like to Joanne Thornton come up and introduce members of the girls.